股の間に縫い付けてある袋には一体何が入ってるの？
おめえこれ知らねえのか？変なやつだな。これは金玉だ。
金玉って何？
金玉は金の玉に決まってんだろ。
すごい。男って金の玉を持っているのね。ゴージャス！黄金の玉！ちょっと金玉取って見せてもらってもいい？
取れるか！殺す気かお前らアホめ！
Excuse me, can you record a video? Hold the phone while I record a video for my crush. Well, I got a crush. I'm just trying to make a video for her real quick. It shouldn't take nothing but like 10 seconds.
Sure.
Alright, I appreciate you. Here you go. Okay, your beauty is like paper because it's only one word I see. And that's beautiful. So I was wondering, like, most amazing girl in the world. You're the most beautiful woman in the world. You're so special. And I already know that. So I was wondering, like, can I have your number? Can I have your number? It's for you. Can I have your number, beautiful?
You caught me.
I caught you off guard.
You did.
It be like that sometimes, you know?
Yeah,
Okay, so recently, I say about 2 months ago, right? I dropped a video, and the video was replying to a young gentleman in my comments. He was just telling me how he's 18, still a virgin, he's in college, he sees everybody else, you know, having a good time, hunching on each other, and he's trying to hop in, he's trying to get in on the fun. So I dropped the video, I gave him some advice, and another gentleman commented a couple days ago, and this is what he had to say. He said, I ain't gonna lie, I'm finna be 25. I can dress a bit, teeth white, dress, stay clean, I work hard, I'm funny, in and out the gym, not that bad looking, and I still can't pull any females. I'm still a virgin, and I have absolutely no idea on how to date or even get one. So, first and foremost, bro, I appreciate you for even commenting, you know what I mean? Because I just want to help when and where I can. Secondly, I'm just going to assume a couple things based off what you commented, you know, based off the piece of information that you gave me, right? I'm going to assume these two things. First thing I'm going to assume is that you probably masturbate, you know, whether it be here and there, whether it be excessively. If you haven't had sex in your 25 years of life, I'm going to assume that you probably just want to release that sexual energy, and you have been doing it by way of self-pleasuring. I don't know how long. I don't know the details. I really don't even care about the details, with all due respect. But yeah, that's the first thing I'm going to assume, right? Second thing I'm going to assume is that you don't have much confidence. You know what I mean? What most men who have trouble in the dating world don't understand is that dating is mostly based on these two things, right? Or three things. Confidence, energy, and internal feelings that you project onto the world. Now, me personally, I'm not going to act like I'm the most confident dude, but over the years, you know, it's grown, and it's still growing as I grow and evolve as a person. The first thing I want you to do though, bro, and I won't stop stressing this, bro. I can't stress this enough. You got to practice semen retention. You got to. This is non-negotiable. Most important skill you're ever going to need in life, bro, is just mastering sexual discipline. Most important skill, period, as a man, bro. Because look, right? If you're like me, I live in America. If you're like me, if you live in America or any Western country, this is what you're surrounded by. You're surrounded by porn at an all-time high rate. You're surrounded by hypersexuality at an all-time high rate with TikTok and shit. Thirst trapping is bigger than ever, bro. Bitches are walking around. You can't tell the difference between a square and a stripper. It's getting to that point because the squares want to be strippers now, bro. It's getting crazy in America. I ain't gonna lie. But yeah, you just seeing a lot of sexual stuff and sexual deviancy, bro. You're surrounded by it, at least if you live in the West like I do. Now, with semen, actually, before I even get to that, right? what that's doing is it's grooming a generation of sexually depleted, low confidence, low self-esteem ass niggas, bro. What semen retention is gonna do for you though is it's gonna grow your confidence, it's gonna grow your self-esteem, and it's essentially gonna make you a magnet. Now, what do I mean by that last part? Basically, more opportunities will come your way, more money will come your way, and most importantly, bro, more women are gonna come your way. How do I know this? Because I experienced it firsthand, bro. I'm 22 right now, right? When I was 18, this is when I first learned about semen retention. And when I was going on my long ass streaks, it's like women will try to put themselves in my presence. I kid you not. I swear to God, if I'm lying, I'm flying. All of this sexual energy that you're conserving is just gonna make you more attractive to women, bro. Plain and simple. They're gonna feel that energy. You know what I mean? The pheromones, the testosterone, all that good shit. It's gonna make you more confident, bro. And that's the next thing I want to touch upon, right? I'm not gonna lie, right? You 25, about to be 25. At this age, you're probably considered a late bloomer, right? Which is completely fine. What you gotta understand though is that you're gonna be competing against not only men with more experience in the dating market, but you're gonna be dealing with women with a lot more experience in the dating market. So what you're gonna have to do is to compensate for your lack of experience, you're gonna have to be way more confident, bro. Now, for example, right? Say you meet or happen to see this nice looking slim Hispanic girl at Walmart, right? She catches your eye, bro. You gotta run down. You know, it's not negotiable. Say you're at a hotel and you're checking in and you see this gorgeous looking receptionist, you know, model-esque. She's looking beautiful. She's a blondie, Margot Robbie looking type of joint. Bro, you gotta run down. Shit, you may even be at a hair store and you see this beautiful, thick, dark-skinned woman. She got locks on, you know, she's piquing your interest, bro. Run down. You have to. You know what I mean? You're at the stage in your life where I don't want to say you playing catch up, but you basically do have to get up to par, because you got a lot of men walking around here and they've been messing with girls since they were like 15, 13, you know what I mean? So they already know what to say. They already know what to do. They're pretty much suave and smooth when it comes to that department. And not saying you got to be the most suave and you got to be the most smooth, but you got to know what you're doing as well. You know what I mean? You got to get those practice reps in. Yeah, at this point, though, just get used to putting up shots, bro. Get used to these interactions with women, bro. You know what I mean? Because you're just going to get conditioned, whether it be conditioned to failure or conditioned to success. You're just going to be conditioned to the idea of talking to women that you find attractive. Now, me personally, I would not recommend pickup lines. I think that shit kind of, I think that shit kind of corny and cheesy, but it can be funny to some girls, you know. Some girls might like that. There's this one dude, though. I'm going to put him in one of the videos to the intro. I'm going to put him in the intro to this video, right? But he's literally always running down, bro. And he'll record his interactions and he'll say some cheesy pickup line to all the black girls. He'll be like, you know, if you were a star in the sky, you'd be the brightest star in the sky or some shit. And then after that, he'll be like, so can I get your number? I ain't gonna lie. His success rate, it might be like 10%, if that, you know what I mean? But that's not my point. My point is that, do you think that this nigga cares if women reject him or not at this point in his career as far as talking to women goes? He treats it like shits and giggles. That's essentially how you should treat it, bro. Whether she fucks with me or not, I don't care, because there's so many girls out here. There's so many other options out here, bro. You got to treat it like that with an abundance mindset. You know what I mean? So the man in the video, he's talking to so many girls. He's getting so many shots up that he's kind of jaded to the idea of failure, bro. That's what you got to do. You know what I mean? You got to condition yourself to the point where she gives you any time of day or not, it don't even faze you, because you're talking to so many bitches regardless. Me personally, as much as I talk about women, I'm not gonna lie to y'all. Even I get nervous sometimes, you know what I mean? Even I get butterflies before approaching. But at the end of the day, she's still a woman with regular insecurities and flaws like any other human being. Now, this is going to be useful when you trying to lock in dates and just getting used to talking to a woman, because, you know, when you trying to get her number, you trying to run down and all that, you're going to be a beast and a master at the art of conversation, bro. Say you start talking to, let's say you talk to one girl every day, bro. You know, there's 365 days. It's a leap year, so 366 days this year, bro. If you talk to one girl a day, that's 366 girls, bro, that you talk to. So think about that. Let's put that in a mathematical equation. Let's say you talk to 366 girls and you lock in like 50 numbers. You know what I'm saying? That's still solid, bro. That's still solid, because at the end of the day, it's a numbers game. You shouldn't worry about the losses. You just look at the wins and look how the wins stack up when you really stay consistent and you really trying to get on your grind, you know what I mean, as far as dating goes, and just hopping out and having fun in the dating market. Because at the end of the day, bro, it should always be about fun before anything. But in your particular predicament, since you are a virgin and you don't have much sexual experience, I'm gonna assume you don't really have many romantic experience as well. I wouldn't recommend any dating apps, right? You know what I mean? Because think of all the work that you have to do and have to catch up on. You should really be in the field with it when it comes to just trying to grind it out and get that attraction going with women and really talk to women and stuff like that. That's how I got my first body, bro. I actually ran down on this girl and stuff. It was just like a in-person interaction, and I ended up hitting her. But yeah, running down, bro, that's gonna be essential to you, because you just gonna get comfortable. You know what I mean? Just get comfortable talking to women. You don't even gotta talk to them with the idea of getting a date. Just talk to them like she's a normal human being. Talk to her like she's a friend. Another piece of advice you could use, niggas might look at me crazy because a lot of niggas just anything, sometimes you might just say something and they take offense to it, or they just never thought about it that way. But sometimes, bro, talk to a girl like she's beneath you, or have that mentality, you know what I mean? Like when you talking to a girl, bro, talk to her like not on some mean shit, but just talk to her like she's a regular degular, bro. Treat the dimes like they fives and treat the fives like they dimes, and that might help you out. That's just a little piece of advice. But apps like Tinder and Bumble, all that shit, they're cool, but you don't really get a feel for the other person and what they're about. They don't really get a feel for you, what you're about. Plus, most of the shit is superficial anyway. It's all based on looks and preferences. In the field, though, you're really talking to a girl. You're really getting to know her, see what she about, and then you just kind of proceed from there. So the first two things I said, right? Sexual discipline / semen retention. Confidence as well, running down. The third thing, this is going to take your game to the next level, bro, if you really take heed to what I'm about to say. The third thing you got to do, my nigga, is put yourself in the right situation, aka get in where you fit in. Bro, this is going to go a long way when it comes to getting girls. Now, let me break this down real quick. Okay. Say you love to read books. Say you grew up reading, you know, you're an avid reader, whether it be Percy Jackson type of books, or maybe like John Grisham, or even sports biographies from Tim Grover, Phil Jackson, right? What you're going to need to do is you're going to need to go to Barnes and Nobles on a weekly basis. I'm going to say like 2 to 3 times a week, bro, and just chill. You know what I mean? Get acclimated. Make yourself a friendly face and a familiar face. This needs to be your hangout spot, bro. You just need to be chilling, macking, you know what I mean? Peeping the scene, peeping what's going on. Now, what that's going to do for you, bro, is going to open your world to so many different types of women. And you can even go to different Barnes and Nobles, you know. But just get accustomed to the idea of being around women with similar interests as you. Because look, once you're around said woman with similar interests as you, it's just going to make things so much easier and smoother, because everything is organic, bro. Nothing has to be fabricated. Oh yeah, you like F. Scott Fitzgerald too? That's one of my favorite writers. Or Nah, I never heard of him, but maybe you could put me on, so on and so forth, bro. Just naturally getting into the groove of having a good conversation with someone that you know share similar tastes as you. That's gonna take you to the mountaintop, bro. It's gonna be so much easier than just running down on every girl you see that looks cute. You know what I mean? Cause that's cool, but that's more so for the idea of really getting your confidence up. You know what I mean? Getting those shots up. I feel like when you in a situation where you and a girl have similar interests, though, that's more so like a layup, because you don't really gotta do too much. You just gotta talk to her the right way, say the right stuff, and then voila, you know, you got yourself some cheeks, you got yourself a date, you might have yourself a girlfriend. But yeah, say you might even be like an artist, bro. Go to some art museums, peep the scene, you know. Have a good time there. You're going to run into some girls. It's not a matter of if, it's just a matter of when, bro. You're going to run into some girls. And when you do, stay clean, bro. Keep your teeth white. Keep your dreads looking nice. Get yourself a nice little retwist, and everything is going to fall into line. I'm going to probably touch on that more in another video in a bigger detail, but that's my third piece of advice, bro. Get in where you fit in. My fourth piece of advice, and you might not take heed to this because a lot of people don't want to do it these days, which is fine, but I'm gonna say read, bro. Read, because when you read, you're gonna become better, like, at conversation naturally, bro. It's just gonna be like this, you know. It's just a simple fact that once you read more, you just have a lot more to say, and once you have a lot more to say, bitches are just gonna be intrigued by that, because not only do you have an abundance of knowledge, but you'll be able to break it down in hopefully a hypnotic type of way. And if you can do that, she's naturally going to want to go to you for any type of counsel, you know what I mean? She might be seeking advice or anything like that. Not on some friend zone shit, but you can have an intimate lover that just goes to you for that type of stuff, and that's cool. I don't even mean that in a parasitic type of way, but in a healthy way. For anybody listening to this and you've never read or watched this, I would suggest that you read Malcolm X and you watch the movie Malcolm X, right? Malcolm X, with all due respect, bro, this dude was ignorant as hell growing up. He had an unfortunate life too, but the way he grew up was just, eventually he didn't really know anything outside of crime. You know, before he was Malcolm X, he went by Detroit Red, and he was just in that type of criminal lifestyle. But once he got incarcerated, bro, he changed his life. He did a 180, and he became a bookworm. Now, once he got out and became an activist, he had an opportunity to talk to so many different types of people, different types of women, all because he had this abundance of knowledge from the books he was reading while locked up, and he knew how to articulate it well and break it down well. Now, I might even go into that further in another video, but that's just the fourth piece of advice that should help you out, bro. Read. If you like sports, read about basketball. You know what I mean? If you like art, read about the history of art or something. Just stay occupied. Even read a magazine. Just read, bro. Because once you read more, you just gonna sound better. It's hard to explain, bro, but I grew up reading. I don't think that I'm that articulate. I definitely could get better. I took a long break from reading, but when I was reading a lot, I just articulated my words so much better, and they flowed so much more smoothly. So that's my fourth piece of advice, bro. Read daily, bro. Even if it's just for like 20 minutes, read. Because I know you probably, if you're 25, like, I know you got your other type of hobbies. Like, you probably play the video game, you might hoop. I know you go to the gym, but take 30 minutes out your day, bro. Just read, you know what I mean? Go to Barnes & Noble, pick up a book. So, that's all I gotta say, bro. I'm trying to keep it as practical as possible, because of course, you know, you can get the money, power, respect, and then the woman gonna come, but let's be real, we don't know how long it's gonna take for the money to come sometimes. You know what I mean? There's no definite answer to that, but we do, or at least I know how long it'll take if I stay celibate and focus on cultivating my sexual energy. I know how long it's going to take if I work on my confidence and try to talk to a girl every day, whether it's, you know, to get her number or not, just getting acclimated to talking to girls. I know how long it's going to take if I get in where I fit in and I go to Barnes and Nobles once a week and I run into different girls once a week or twice a week. You know, I know how long it's going to take if I read and bitches just naturally like what's coming out my mouth. So that's really all I got to say as far as this video goes. Bro, don't get discouraged as well. You know what I mean? That's the last thing I want to say, actually. Don't really get discouraged. You're 25, yeah. You never been on a date, yeah. You're a virgin. That's cool and all. But keep your chin up, because things can really change in a matter of, if not days, weeks. You know, if not weeks, a couple months. Keep focusing on yourself, doing what you got to do. Get to the next level. New videos are definitely about to come out soon. I'm back on the grind. I might have some story times as well. This shit I've been up to during my hiatus. But yeah, I'm gonna definitely be giving out more game when it comes to girls. And I'm gonna talk about other things as well. I'm gonna just talk about like philosophies I've been reading and shit. I don't know. But stay tuned, man. Tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend.